What's up, everybody? Out of the Powell 78 coming back at you with the third video. This is going to be the video on the JavaScript, and I'm going to have to add a little more CSS, little sections that I need to work on, and then other than that, I will be trying to get to the footer in this video as well. I'm not going to do much with the main section or the body itself. All I'm gonna deal with is trying to make this work and trying to get this in the order how I want it to be to make it look nice. So let's start with the navigation. Okay, a couple of things I want to do is I want to actually, how should I put it? I want to add some stuff they call it data attributions. Also right here where it says button, I'm going to add a type of button so I can get rid of that underscore, the triple dots here. And in here, I'm going to have to add the data slash dd button right here. And my man Kyle and a few other people on YouTube, I can't remember, but Kyle was the main one. He said it's better to use that with JavaScript because then it makes it more clean. You're not confusing the classes with the, that information right there, the data attributes, which is pretty cool. I'm going to start using it. And let me double check to make sure I'm not going crazy. All right. So, yeah, right here where it says the drop down right here, we're going to put data. DD. That's it. These data attributes are going to work well. What I was learning from Cal was we're going to put the add event listener to the whole thing with a click right here and a comma and an E, and we're going to do a arrow function, and this is going to be the main section of the arrow function. Yes, I'll be using some notes. Forgive yourself, okay? We're going to make a constant of what we call a DD button, and we're going to get it to equal to document that I'm sorry, it's not document. We're going to get it to e dot target dot what was it, dot matches. I wish it was just use that. Now in here he was saying that you have to use the data like this. And this is when we're going for the button. Let's see if that does anything. Let's just console log the button, the DD button, okay? You gotta do this. Okay, now this will work. So let's come over here to where I made this beautiful page. And let's just go to console and click here. It should be true. Anywhere outside of that should be false. These should be true. Okay, that's what we wanted. So let's get back over here, and that came out good. I am so happy we did that. Yes, I will be looking at my notes. Oh, if. So what's going on in this if statement? It's saying if it's coming back completely no, then just return. There's something wrong there. So if it's not the DD button, okay, and it's also and let me see if I got this right. E.target dot closest. Sometimes I can't spell. And we're gonna add that data DD right here and then close that bad boy. If it's not that, and I'm gonna make sure I got this not equals to part in the right spot. Alright, it's not equal to no, then return. It's going to return something. We just got to learn how to spell return. Okay? And then we're going to let what he trying to explain it, what I'm trying to explain to myself, what we're doing here, we're allowing this, we're letting this stuff actually work to our favor, and we want to find out, what is the current button, right? So I'm just going to go current button. I'm just going to let it be that. And then I'm going to be doing another if is, oh no, we're gonna put a drop down button. We're trying to find out if this, like, if it is a drop down button. Okay, so if it is, so if that equals true, let's go down a line and put current button equals e dot target. Basically this right here. So I'm just gonna put that. All right. I don't know why I'm making this harder than myself. And what this is gonna do is we're going to find out if it worked. So console.log, and we're gonna put current button. So let's just see if that works before we go any further, because here we go. So it's saying that the current button, and this is working. This is the current button. All right. We're gonna do some magic with it. So let's console log that out. I mean, comment that out. Oh. So we want the current button to toggle a class list. Make sure you put the L capitalized. All right, and toggle is a thing, and we're gonna add active. Okay, we're gonna add the active here. So the class is that toggle active. We don't know if it's active or not. So let's see if this made any sense whatsoever. So, whoa, something stopped. So let's see what's going on. Let's save this. Control Shift R. Okay, you see that? Okay, that's just nothing's logging out. So how is this not going to work? All right. Oh, you know what? Let's go see in the elements. I forgot to turn off the comments. All right. Let's inspect this, and you should see above it this DD class should toggle. It does. It does exactly what we want it to do. We actually don't need to do anything else. So if I click here and click outside of it, it should work. It should not be active no more, but it's not. So what we're gonna do, let me see if I'm going crazy. No, I just have a console log there. So outside of this if statement, we got one more line, a few more lines of code, and we're basically going to put document dot query select all, and right here we're gonna put, is it the drop down? Yeah, other drop downs. So we have to put these things in and put data DD. And what if we select them all, we get a chance to use the for each loop, which is awesome. Hold on, let me see if I put dot for each. I don't like that. And here we're gonna just put like you know, the drop down, another case of that nature. So if the drop down is equal to current button, right, or the current drop down, whatever you want to put, then return don't do nothing at all. Okay, I'm not used to not having semicolons, so it's kind of weirding me out a little bit. so dd dot class list, and then we're gonna put remove. Why is it working there with no problem? What's going on? So this basically says they're gonna remove everything else if it's, you know, if it's not the current thing. So basically what it's saying is that we're gonna, you see how the active came and then the active left. Now the active came, the active left, active came, active left. So that was pretty much the end of that. And now we gotta add some CSS in the nav right here. Here we go. We, after the DD menu, we're gonna come right here. Where we in right here? The DD. So I think we need to be on the outside so of the DD, so we could put DD dot, no, hold on, dot DD dot active. Okay. What we're gonna do right here, let me see if I got my bearings proper. It needs to add a active section, and it's gonna select the link And then within that link, we have to add, okay, the DD menu. Okay. And what this is saying right here, this is saying to, while the active class is in the, the drop down section, select the child that's in the menu. Basically select the button again. That's pretty much what it's saying. And then we just have to, honestly, all we have to do is put opacity 1, and that would basically bring it back, and then it takes it out. So what's going on? Let's get out of that. So we're gonna do another transform, and we're gonna translate Y to 0 so we could bring it to the spot we want it to. Because earlier we see this translated right negative 0.5 rem. So that should bring it back to where we want it underneath this. So it won't be all botched up over here. And the last thing we want to do, we want to put what they call that, the event pointer events to auto. And what that's going to allow us to do is you should be able, as you could see, the pointer's changed. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give it an and hover on the links. Let me see. Let me make sure. Okay. DD links. It should be DD links. Nav, DD menu, DD links, and then A inside the A. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to go here. I'm going to go and hover. No, I'm going to go to A and hover. And then I'm going to go the and hover inside the A. And then I'm just going to make it a different color. Sure. And then background color wheat. I'm just trying to make it different colors. All right, let's see if that works. As you can see, that worked beautifully. But we're probably going to want the color to not be black. And we could put the color here, and we could put it a $ color white. That sounds good to me. Let's see if that makes it look better. Yo, that makes it look phenomenal. That's pretty much the JavaScript you're going to need for here. And transitions is 1.5. You could always make that less. Let's see how many minutes I got on that. That's only 12 minutes. I'm going to stop this video and then do the next video specifically on the footer, because the footer might take a half an hour, a little bit longer, and I don't think I would need my help for this as much. But we're gonna try it without the help first. I got my help right here. It just, this JavaScript stuff is complicated when you don't remember it all. So what I did was I studied that video. I looked it up. I kind of have an idea of what's going on. At least I know what I'm saying to myself. Some of this is not going to make sense to you, and that's why almost every video I'm putting these shout outs, because those are the videos I learned from. Now I got one more thing I want to do on here, and I'm going to be doing this for my actual site that I'm helping out my friend. Is I want to click, when I click on home, I want it to say I have an underline. You know, that's really not that hard to do. Let's do that. That's not that hard to do. All right. What we are going to need, though, is we're going to need a couple of other sites. So let's click outside here, and then let's make a about.html. And that's it. That's the only site we really need to worry about to really make it. Control S, okay, enter, and then basically I'm gonna put everything that's in here. Control A, Control C. I'm gonna put it in here. Control V, Control S. The only difference is on our link about. That's on the top. On our link about, we're gonna put there. We're gonna put this link. No, we're gonna put this about, and then this we're gonna put index. All right. Now let's go copy this over. Control C. Are we in about? Let's go put that in here to make sure. This is to make sure that they both have the different ones. Now on here, you should see something say about and index. About and index. So I might need a little bit more help, but that's all right. That's what we do. That's why we got help. That's why we follow along. All right. So let's see if I could put it inside this click. I shouldn't need a thing like that. We're gonna put the constant name as active page, right? And then we're gonna say that's gonna get a window dot location. Maybe not. Oh, path name. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going crazy. So let's console log like we did everything else in active page. Let's save that. And then we come here, and when we go here, we should be able to see home or about me. I don't know why it's not showing there. It's showing now, but okay, so it's gonna show. Oh, you know what it is? It's not showing here because let's come up here. Let's put that. This could go before this, so we could see every time we click. And let's see if that works, and that's not clearing it out. Wow, that's weird. I guess all this other stuff needs to render. That's why I usually do it outside of that. So I'm actually, well, not really, because, you know, it has the path name. It already has it. All right. So, okay, so this is telling me to select all the nav A's. So let's do that. Let's constant, and let me see how we have it here. Nav links, I have it there, and it's gonna get a document. You gotta ask about document.query selector. And what this does right here is actually gonna say anything that has an A inside the nav bar. So what we want to do right there is we actually going to add a for each loop for that too. Dot for each. Yeah, I know. I do it down one, and we basically going to put, and then we're going to do another, you know, arrow function type stuff going on in here. Yeah, we're going to put an if, and then we're going to put link.href. Is it href? Yeah, it's href. That, let me see. You're going includes if let me see if I got this if but includes, and it includes is one of these types of things. Okay, and we're gonna put a $sign and the curly brackets. I believe active page. And then close the curly brackets. Is that the curly brackets? Yeah, it's the curly brackets. I'm not going crazy. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So we got that. If it includes that, let's close that out. And, I did that wrong. So let's not close that out. Let's get outside and then close that up. It's like, what's going on here? It doesn't know. We're gonna put that link, all right, dot class list dot add, and we're gonna call it squiggly. We could call the class list anything we want. I just want to make sure I have to put okay. Let's see. I'm gonna call it squiggly. I don't know if I need the second one line. We're gonna figure out we're gonna need the second line afterwards. And I believe the second line is probably supposed to remove that stuff, but let's just save this. And now let's go to the site here for the main site, and we're gonna just add dot squiggly, however I spelled it in there. Control C, come back to the site, and then we're gonna go dot Control V, and then we're gonna put text decoration. That's what it is. Underline. If you do the wavy, that one is a little bit confusing. So you gotta do like wavy first. It's just weird. Solid. Yeah, solid. And then the color you want. We're gonna go with wheat again. I believe that's all I need. Let's see what that looks like if we click here. Alright. So far that did not work. Let's find out what I did wrong. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all this outside of here, because I don't like it inside that one. You know, and now, as far as I'm looking at, it's saying nav links document select all. Alright, so I put that. Now I got the for each loop going. I got the, let's do this. And let's save that. I got the for each loop going. And we have a link over here. I didn't have link in this thing, but I guess that's fine too. I'm gonna take this out. I don't think I need it, but I think when I did this, it added, yeah, that just added in there. That's common. Now we gotta make sure my if statement is correct. So link, that's right here, right? Link, this link right here is this link right here. Dot href, yep. Dot. Make sure I don't have no crazy letters in it. Includes. Oh, you know what it is? I figured out. This is supposed to be backticks, I believe. Yeah, now that should work. Let's see. Yeah, that's all you need. And then all of these, we have that. It shouldn't have those, but since they all have this right here is basically the index, and it's also basically is whatever the site is. But if you change those to something like a blog site or whatever, it won't have the things unless you click on it. But for right now, that's exactly what I wanted to do. There's not much more you have to do except to fix this. And let's see, in here you could put let me see how they put it here. Wavy. Wow, let's put wheat and let's put underline. I think that's how it is. I think it's backwards. I'm not sure. There you go. Ugly, wavy, underline. There you go. Squiggly. That's squigglies. I don't like that one, but you know, you could do whatever you want with it. But that's all I'm gonna do for this one right here, because I believe I'm gone over 20 something minutes now.